Honda has always been a company with a purpose that guides how we act and what we believe. We believe that everyone sharing the road should be safe. We believe it is our responsibility to help protect and preserve the environment. We recognize that climate change is a threat to our planet, and we are working hard to develop solutions that will create blue skies for our children. We believe in the power of education to transform a life and change the world, and that sometimes a young person simply needs a chance, and that learning takes many forms. We believe that strong communities are built on everyone rolling up their sleeves and getting involved, that an act of kindness can cause a chain reaction, that we each contribute to our shared success. Our purpose is to do our part to make people's lives better, hand in hand with the communities in which we work and live, to make a positive impact wherever we go. We're Honda, and we're honored to help all kinds of people reach their life's potential.
Time to match wits with the champions in the HBCU Battle of Brains Honda Campus All-Star Challenge. Here are the teams for this game. From Morehouse College, we have the Maroon Tigers. Bernard Hodges, a sophomore biology and pre-vet major from McDonough, Georgia. Charles Cherry III, a sophomore communications major from Plantation, Florida. And Kendall Wood, a senior biology major from Cleveland, Ohio. Now, let's meet the ambassadors of Oakwood University. Jonathan Gunthrope, a senior finance major from Westchester, New York. Hannah Browning, a senior film and television production major from Powder Springs, Georgia. And Grayson Mejia, a senior applied mathematics major from Henrico, Virginia. And now, here's the man with the questions, Brandon Alexander.
Welcome to the Honda Campus All-Star Challenge National Championship Tournament. We started with a thrilling 32, and yesterday we had our Great 8 showdown, which leads to today's semifinals and final matches, where we will crown a national champion and award one school a $100,000 grant from Honda. I know the Tigers are ready. I know the ambassadors are ready. But if this is your first time seeing Honda Campus All-Star Challenge, let's go over the rules. The game is played in 3 rounds of face-off and bonus questions. On a face-off, only the player in the center position can answer, no help from your teammates. On a bonus, work together. Those 3 rounds will be followed by a final round we call the Ultimate Challenge, the last chance for a team to change the outcome of the game. I got all dressed up, you guys. You ready to crown a national champion today?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it. Let's look at the categories for round 1. In an author's surname, Dreck the Halls, I feel the earth move. Flag symbolism. All right, teams. We've put 2 players in the center position. Buzzing in for Oakwood, we have Hannah. Hi, Hannah.
Hi.
Good to see you here again. You know, Oakwood's one of the blue bloods of HCASC, so I'm not surprised to see you here. I want to ask, who's Sinai?
Sinai is my car. She's a 2016 Honda CR-V, and I love her. One of my favorite things. I miss her right now, but
Aww. Okay, what color is Sinai?
she's gray.
Okay,
It's
very
also my
nice.
favorite color. So
Listen,
Yeah.
that is perfect. Shout out to Honda. Shout out CR-V. You know, maybe you're going to upgrade to something bigger later. You're going to get a Pilot. An Odyssey?
I think I want an Acura someday.
Oh,
Yeah, luxury.
upgrading to luxury. I like it. Buzzing in this round for Morehouse, we have Charles. Charles, you told us you'd like to visit Brazil. What's so interesting about Brazil to you?
Well, one thing is the weather. I'm from Florida, so I'm used to nice, bright, sunny weather and warm beaches. So Brazil is that, plus a very vibrant culture.
Oh, yeah. So if you happen to make it for Carnival, right, that wouldn't hurt your feelings?
Not at all.
Not at all, yeah. All right, Charles, you've got control of the board. Give me a category.
Make it Direct the Halls, please.
Singing both the John Lennon and Yoko Ono parts on his cover of Happy Xmas War is Over, which Maroon 5 frontman got a critical drubbing? Hannah.
Levine.
Adam Levine, you're on the board. Here's your bonus team, 10 points apiece. Topping some lists of hated songs, what Patsy and Elmo tune is about an elderly relative's death by caribou?
Grandma got ran over by a reindeer.
Yes, we can accept that. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Laughable lyrics like, "We gonna kick the ballistics of our Christmas wishes" is part of Funky Funky Christmas from what group abbreviated NKOTB? Team?
New Kings of the Bronx.
New Kids on the Block. It's okay, you're young. I'll accept that. Hannah, you've got control. Category.
In an author's surname.
His surname contains the letters for nosy. Great if you're snoopy about stars and science and have read which black astrophysicist? Charles.
Osney.
No, can you take it, Hannah?
Tyson.
Neil deGrasse Tyson's the one we were looking for. He didn't go to Yale, but those are most of the letters in the surname of which author of the autobiography of Malcolm X? Gates. Team?
Gates.
No, we were looking for Alex Haley.
Yeah, it's okay.
The letters to spell car are in the surname of which author who tells a semi-autobiographical tale in On the Road? Team?
Carter.
Jack Kerouac. No points there, but you have control, Hannah. Category.
Surname.
Known for kid-friendly poems and illustrations, which author of A Light in the Attic has inverse in his last name? Charles.
Seuss.
No, can you take it, Hannah?
Darson.
Shel Silverstein. No one got that. You still have control, Hannah. Category.
Surname.
The letters S-O-O-N are scrambled in the surname of which black author whose Brown Girl Dreaming is a book you'll want to read soon? Hannah.
Morrison.
No, can you take it, Morehouse?
No answer.
That's Jacqueline Woodson. All right, time to pick a new category, Hannah.
Flags.
The only non-rectangular national flag, the banner of what Himalayan nation consists of two red triangles with emblems of the Rana dynasty? Charles.
Nepal.
That's correct. Here's your bonus team for 20 then 10, so listen to the first clue. What U.S. state flag has 17 stars, honoring its entry as the 17th state in the Union in 1803?
Ohio.
All 20 points. Great job, team. Category, Charles.
I feel the earth move.
To date, the strongest seismic event in the U.S. was 1964's 9.2 magnitude Good Friday quake beneath what state's Prince William Sound? Hannah.
Connecticut.
No, can you take it, Charles?
New York.
Got to go a little further west, Alaska. You've still got control, Charles. Category.
Flag symbolism.
The traditional red color of Victorinox multi-tool military knives comes from the color of what European nation's flag? Charles.
Switzerland.
That's correct. Here's the bonus team, 10 points apiece. Lithuania's flag shares what three colors with those of many African nations, including Benin, Burkina Faso, and Cameroon?
Yellow, red, and green.
Yellow, red, and green. You got all the points there, all 10. Estonia's flag shares what three colors with the flag of Botswana? Team?
Red, white, and blue.
You got white and you got blue. The other was black. So no points there. You needed all three. All right, Charles. Category.
Flag symbolism, please.
The Angkor Wat Temple complex is depicted in white on the flag of what Vietnam neighbor? Charles.
Laos.
No, can you take it, Hannah?
Thailand.
No, all around it, Cambodia. All right. Charles, time
feel
for a
the
new
earth
category. I feel the earth move?
Yeah.
Yes. Dip slip, strike slip, thrust, and transform are types of what geological feature? Charles.
Tectonic plates.
No, can you take it, Hannah?
Sinking sand?
No, you were thinking about the right thing. Faults, like fault lines. So, we can't get that score any closer. At the end of round one, Oakwood, you have 30. Morehouse in the lead with 50. Very close game, and we'll be right back for round two. We're back for round two. The teams have put two new players in the face-off position. Let's get to know them. Buzzing in for Morehouse, we have Kendall. Kendall, you're involved in SGA back at Morehouse. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I was in the 91st SGA administration from the 22 to 23 school year.
Yeah.
And that was kind of one of my college bucket list things to do, just to be a part of SGA.
How do you balance SGA with Honda Campus All-Star Challenge?
Just go to practice. Study.
You just keep going to practice. Yeah. I bet your coach was happy to hear you say that. Yeah. Buzzing in this round for Oakwood, we have Grayson. Hello, Grayson.
Hello.
Now, Grayson, I teased you a little earlier because I feel like you have been here 8,000 years, okay? Grayson's like a 7th-year senior, I think. Isn't that right, Grayson?
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. So, I gotta ask, what's been your most memorable moment, Grayson?
We have to go all the way back to freshman year. So I don't remember exactly how it happened, but a former player and also former NCT player even, she somehow found out that I was good. I was really into maps and geography and all of that. And like one time, like on my way back from class, I was heading back to the dorm, and then like basically she grabbed me by the arm. She said, "You're coming with me to this tournament that we're having." I don't remember if it was a Honda related tournament or if it was something else.
She didn't have like a robotic eye. No accent. Dead or alive. Nothing like that, right?
Yeah, she did it.
Okay, all right, good. Just checking, Grayson.
You're coming with me right now. I was like, okay. And then I was in the audience, and then I was watching some of the, I think it was NQT. And I was watching the categories, some of them were geography, and I was screaming the answers in my head because I really wanted to say it. And they said, "Oh, you make the perfect fit for the team."
Oh, well, it turns out they were right. Grayson, you're trailing going into round two. You'll select first from one of these 4 categories. Los Deportes und les Jeux, African American Abolitionists, England's Edwards. This one's on the house. Category.
Los Deportes und les Jeux.
In 2023, the port city of Jeddah hosted one of the tourneys in the Live League of what sport? Julf in Arabic. Grayson.
Soccer.
No, can you take it?
Golf.
Kendall.
Golf.
That's right. Here's your bonus, team. At the 2023 European Games, Germany's Julian Weber won what athletics event he would call Speerwurf?
Javelin.
Yes, that's right for 10. Hochsprung is the German name for what other athletics event?
High jump.
That's the one. Way to come up with it, all 20 points. Category, Kendall.
This one's on the house.
Who was living in an enormous Gothic revival home in Hartford, Connecticut when he published The Adventures of Tom Sawyer? Grayson.
Twain.
That's correct, Mark Twain. Here's your bonus, team. Some 50 real 6-toed cats help add to the perfect recreation of the Key West home where which papa wrote to have and have not. Team?
James.
That's Ernest Hemingway. Here's part 2. Dating to 1667, Massachusetts' Turner Mansion was made famous by Nathaniel Hawthorne as the house of how many gables?
7.
Correct for 10 points, up to 50. Category, Grayson.
Deportes.
Ricky Rubio's pro career started in 2005 with Juventud, playing what sport called baloncesto in Spanish? Grayson.
Basketball.
That's right. Here's the bonus. Dosal Mitar is Hindi for what event whose current world record was set by Flojo back in 1988? Team?
Track and field.
No, I needed the specific event, the 200 meters. All right. What name do Americans most often use for the sport called calcio in Italy? Team?
Soccer.
That's right. Great job. 10 points. Up to 70. Category, Grayson.
Deportes.
Transliterated from Cyrillic characters, what game is called shachmati in Russian? Kendall?
Baseball.
No. Can you take it, Grayson?
Hockey.
No. We were looking for something a little more cerebral. Chess.
Chess.
That category is finished. Grayson, new one.
African American abolitionists.
Which Ohio Anti-Slavery Society president elected to Congress from Virginia in 1888 is the namesake of Oklahoma's only HBCU? Kendall.
Langston.
John Mercer Langston, you got it. Here's the bonus team. 20, then 10. Listen to the first clue. Samuel Green was an activist in what state that had the largest number of free African Americans in 1860?
New York.
Here's the second clue. In 1857,
Delaware.
Green helped the Dover Eight escape slavery and flee this state into its neighbor, Delaware.
Maryland.
That's right, for 10 points. Up to 100. Category, Kendall.
This one's on the house.
Vermont's Homer Noble Farm is popularly known by the name of which 4-time Pulitzer-winning poet who lived and wrote there? Grayson.
Frost.
Robert Frost. Bonus team. The Dibble family of Eldon, Iowa owned the house. The woman is the artist's sister, and the man with the pitchfork is his dentist. Which artist and what painting? Team?
American Gothic and Johnson.
American Gothic is correct. I thought I heard someone saying it up there. Grant Wood. Wood is his last name. Grayson, category.
African American abolitionists.
Who escaped slavery in Maryland and became a leading abolitionist, writing 3 autobiographies, including his life and times? Grayson.
Douglas.
Frederick Douglass is correct. Bonus team. After escaping slavery in Kentucky and writing Clotel in London, who joined Douglass on the lecture circuit, though they often disagreed?
Du Bois.
No, that's William Wells Brown. Here's number 2. Which abolitionist Quaker used his shipping business to help a Back to Africa movement, bringing free black people to Sierra Leone? And this will be the last bonus of the round. Team?
Garvey.
That's Paul Cuffey. No points there. So at the end of round 2, the score very close, as in identical. Morehouse with 100, Oakwood 100. We'll be right back with round 3.
James Beckworth, Prince Hall, Marshall Taylor. Which 19th century black frontiersman blazed a trail through the Sierra Nevadas, a pass now named for him?
We're back for round 3. The teams have put 2 new players in the face-off position. Let's take a moment and meet them. For Oakwood, we have Jonathan. Hello, Jonathan.
Hello, sir.
You're looking very stoic, which you know I love.
Thank you.
I want you to take a moment and tell me about some of your volunteer work.
So at my school, Oakwood University, they have an outreach club, and in that club, sometimes I would go to a church called Triana SDA Church. Sometimes I would fill in for a musician if they weren't there, and they would bring in kids from the community. So, you know, just hang out with them, give them a big brother figure.
Very nice. What instrument?
Piano.
Okay, tickle in the ivories. I like it. Buzzing in this round for Morehouse, we have Bernard.
Yes.
Bernard, there is a historical figure you'd most like to meet. Tell us who it is.
Yeah, growing up in Georgia, I always heard a lot about Congressman John Lewis and his idea of good trouble.
Yes.
I find that very admirable. His work in the civil rights movement is nothing short of excellent. So if I had a chance to have a conversation with him, I definitely would.
That's amazing. Listen, me too. I like that. Morehouse will be selecting first in this round, and they'll be picking from one of these 4 categories. Whose life is it? Thinking outside and inside the box. Thanks for nothing. Who's your favorite state? Category.
Thinking outside and inside the box.
They're painted bright orange to aid in recovery. So what name for a flight data recorder is actually a misnomer? Bernard.
Black box.
Correct, team. Here's your bonus. What box consists of a pair of chalk-drawn squares, 60 feet and 6 inches from where Zach Gallen or Blake Snell stands?
Home plate.
No, we needed the batter's box, right? It's around the plate. Here's part 2. July 2024 will see the 90th running of what event in Akron, Ohio, open to racers age 7 to 20?
Soapbox derby.
Yes, that's right. 10 points up to 120. Category.
Thinking outside and inside.
A footprint said to have been made by the prophet Ibrahim is among the sacred items inside what structure called the Black Box in Mecca? Bernard.
Hajj.
No, can you take it, Jonathan? No, I'm sorry, that took too long. We were looking for the Kaaba. That's right, your teammates had you there. Bernard, pick again.
Thanks for nothing.
Integers, rational, whole. The counting numbers start at 1. What other number set do you get by adding 0 to the set of counting numbers? Jonathan.
Whole.
That's right. Here's the bonus team for 10 points apiece. What term describes two lines like x plus 3y equals 5 and 2x plus 6y equals 12, a system with no solutions?
Parallel.
Yes, for 10. In 3D, what term describes a pair of non-parallel lines with no crossing points?
Plane.
No, those are called skew lines. So, you've tied the game again. Jonathan, category.
State.
Who's your favorite state? Indiana's Newport became known as the Grand Central Station of what pre-Civil War pathway to freedom? Bernard.
Underground Railroad.
Correct, team. Newport is now called Fountain City, but it's still the location of the home of which president of the Underground Railroad?
Harriet Tubman.
No, that's Levi Coffin. Here's number 2. Coffin was of what pacifist faith, whose largest branch is in Richmond, Indiana, along with his first seminary, the Earlham School of Religion?
Quaker.
That's right for 10. Category,
Thinking
Bernard.
outside and inside.
Thinking outside and inside. Jar was later mistranslated as box in the name of the container opened by which first human woman of Greek myth? Bernard.
Pandora.
You got it. Here's the bonus. 5 points apiece with a bonus for all. 2 answers, team. In quantum mechanics, what animal named for which Austrian is considered both alive and dead inside a box?
Schrodinger's cat.
You got it. That's right. Schrodinger's cat for 10. Which Harvard behaviorist developed an operant conditioning chamber, better known as his namesake box?
Skinner.
That's right. You got all 20 there. Category, Bernard.
Thanks for nothing.
Stated in 1687, what numbered law says that an object at rest will have no motion until acted upon by a force? Jonathan.
First law of motion.
More information.
Newton's first law of motion.
I think that was in time, Judge?
It was in time.
There we go. Here's the bonus, team, and that's right. Absolute zero, the coldest temperature possible, equals 0 on what SI temperature scale?
Kelvin.
Team?
Kelvin.
Yes, for 10 more. Nothing can actually be cooled to absolute zero in a finite number of steps, according to which law formulated by Walther Nernst?
Law of cooling.
Team?
Law of cooling.
No, that's the third law of thermodynamics. Jonathan, category.
State.
No one born in Indiana has ever become president, but 6 Veeps have been, including which immediate predecessor of Kamala Harris? Jonathan.
Mike Pence.
That's right. Here's the bonus, team. Of the other 5 Hoosier vice presidents, which Teddy Roosevelt Veep is the namesake of Alaska's most populous non-coastal city? Team?
Anchorage.
No, we were looking for Fairbanks, as in Charles Fairbanks, and this will be the last bonus of the round now. Before Mike Pence, which second most recent Hoosier vice president served under George H.W. Bush?
Quayle.
Dan Quayle, you got it. So at the end of round 3, very close game, Oakwood with 160, Morehouse in the lead with 170. We'll be right back with the ultimate challenge.
This game's quick quiz question was, which 19th century black frontiersman blazed a trail through the Sierra Nevadas, a pass now named for him? And the answer is James Beckworth.
We're back, and it's time to play the ultimate challenge. Remember, teams, in the ultimate challenge, you'll have 60 seconds to answer 10 rapid-fire questions in a category that you'll choose. If you get them right, 50 points. If you miss one or you say pass, we'll skip it, and if there's time, we'll come back around to it, and you can answer again. Now, if you get all 10 correct, that is an additional $1,000 institutional grant for your institution from American Honda. Oakwood, You're trailing by the smallest of amounts, just 10 little points. So you will select first from one of these 4 categories. Within 200 miles, Italy, fictional planets, chasing 007, history, how many?
Within 200 miles, Italy.
You'll need 1 to take the lead, but I'll guess you want to keep going.
Yes, absolutely.
What country within 200 miles of Italy is, good luck, the EU's most...
Germany.
Yes. Has the islands Rhodes and Lesbos?
Greece.
Yes. Has the cities Graz and Innsbruck?
Austria.
Yes. Has the seaports Rijeka and Split?
Latvia.
No. Is home to the Sistine Chapel?
Italy.
No. Is Africa's northernmost?
Tunisia.
Yes. Is doubly landlocked?
Liechtenstein.
Yes. Has its capital at Ljubljana?
Slovenia.
Correct. Is Europe's 3rd smallest?
Luxembourg.
No. Shares the Matterhorn with Italy?
Switzerland.
Yes. Has the seaports Rijeka and Split?
Croatia.
That's right. Is home to the Sistine Chapel?
Vatican City.
Correct. Is Europe's 3rd smallest? Is Europe's 3rd smallest?
That's not Austria. Slovenia.
No. Is Europe's 3rd smallest?
Montenegro.
No. Is Europe's 3rd smallest?
Andorra.
No. Is Europe's 3rd smallest?
San Marino.
That's the one. Congratulations, Oakwood. You ran that ultimate challenge. You've added 500 points to your score for a total of 660. Oh, yeah, and an additional $1,000 grant. But we're not done yet. We've got one more ultimate challenge round left to play. Morehouse, 3 categories to choose from. Which would you like?
Chasing 007.
Now, you'll need to run the table. 10 correct answers to win this match and advance to the finals of this year's tournament. What 7-letter word or name containing 2 O's, good luck, means to abstain?
Boycott.
Yes. Denotes a Wi-Fi access?
Hotspot.
Yes. Is the sausage in a
Chorizo.
burrito? Yes. Describes
Representative.
Yes.
Represent.
Means to harshly satirize?
Lampoon.
That's right. Names the main group in a bike race?
Pass.
Pass. Is a woodwind instrument?
Bassoon.
That's right. Names an aquatic salamander?
Pass.
Pass. Is an unofficial video copy?
Bootleg.
That's right. Can be a mea culpa?
Sorry.
No.
My fault. Wait.
Names the main group in a bike race?
Pass.
Pass. Names an aquatic salamander?
Axolotl.
Yes. Can be a mea culpa?
Apologize.
No.
Okay.
Names the main
Pass.
group in a bike race? Pass. Can be a mea
Apology.
culpa? That's right.
All right.
Names the main group in a bike race?
Front runner.
No. Names the main group in a bike race?
Frontman.
No. Names the main group in a bike race?
Front box.
No. Names the main group in a bike race? Names the main group in a bike race? Oh. Morehouse, what if I had said they make stationary bikes?
Peloton.
Peloton. Yes, that is the only one you missed. And so our score at the end of that match, Morehouse 620, Oakwood with 660. You are advancing to the finals. Thank you so much for joining us this season, Morehouse. You played so well. We'll be right back with more semifinal action.
Now, it's time to match wits with the champions in the HBCU Battle of Brains Honda Campus All-Star Challenge. Here are the teams for this game. Representing the Jaguars of Spelman College, Haley Jones, a junior history major from Oakland, California. Claire Jackson, a senior English major from Oakland, California. and Maya LaFleur, a junior mathematics major from Jackson, Mississippi. And now, here are the Bison of Howard University. Miaje Woods, a senior political science major from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Gianni White, a senior nutritional science major from Seattle, Washington. And Ananya Hota, a junior biology major from Charlotte, North Carolina. And here's the woman with the questions, Ariana Benson.
Welcome back to the 35th annual Honda Campus All-Star Challenge National Championship Tournament. We're here with the second of two semifinal matches. The winner of this match, of course, will go on to play in our championship round. The two teams I have here with me are Spelman College and Howard University. Good luck to both teams. Do your best out there. Now, let's take a look at the categories. World Banking, Famous Black Baptists, Party Time, and eponyms. Before we get started, let's get a little bit of information from the players for both teams. We'll start with you. Hi, Claire.
Hi.
What are your plans for after graduation?
Upon graduation from Spelman College, I will be spending a gap year in Madrid, Spain as an English as a second language teaching assistant, and upon return, I will obtain my Juris Doctor at the law school of my choice.
So, nothing much. No, I'm just kidding. That's so impressive, Claire. Congratulations. Any particular reason why Spain?
I studied Spanish since 6th grade, and I had the opportunity to travel to Barcelona last year, and I really loved it. So now I just want to spend some more time over there and get a little travel in before law school starts.
Absolutely. It's good to take a little break. Did you see the La Sagrada Familia? That was my
I
favorite.
did, yeah.
Gorgeous architecture. Thank you, Claire. And for Howard, we have Gianni. Hi.
Hi.
I heard that you participated in another kind of interesting trip, an alternative spring break in Charleston, South Carolina. Tell me about it.
Yes, Alternative Spring Break is a program that Howard University has where students can sign up to volunteer over their spring break on different service projects all over the United States and some internationally. So my team went to Charleston, South Carolina under the initiatives of Youth Empowerment and Education. We worked in the elementary schools as teacher assistants, sat on panels to introduce the students to the life of an HBCU, and even assisted in some children's homes.
That's awesome. Now, one of the reasons I love kids so much is that they're hilarious. Can you think of the funniest thing a kid ever said to you while you were working with them?
That is a tough one. It probably would be the day that I got to actually go to recess with the kids. And I think the funniest part was that a lot of them did not know how to do cartwheels, so I got to teach them.
You know, that used to be like a riding the bike skill when I was growing up.
Exactly.
Is that not a thing anymore?
I guess not. These were kids, they were in the 2nd grade, they grew up during COVID, so
Oh.
are not too well versed in the outdoors.
We got to put the babies in gymnastics. All right. Gianni, Howard won the coin toss, so you'll choose first. 4 categories, what will you have?
Famous Black Baptist.
Here we go. Good luck. One U.S. federal holiday is unique in honoring a Baptist minister. Who was this co-founder of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference? Gianni?
Martin Luther King.
Yes, here's your bonus. Which fellow minister worked with King to co-found the SCLC and became its president after King's assassination?
Jackson.
No, that's Ralph Abernathy. Let's try this one. Which daughter of MLK also became a minister and gave the eulogies at her mom's and sister's funerals?
Bernice King.
Yes, a Spelman alumna. Category.
Famous Black Baptist.
When he's not pastoring at Atlanta's Ebenezer Baptist Church, who's in D.C., serving as the current junior U.S. Senator from Georgia? Claire?
Raphael Warnock.
Yes, here's your bonus. Father of a U.S. congressman who built Harlem's Abyssinian Baptist Church into the country's largest Protestant congregation?
Okay.
Clayton Powell.
Powell, yes, Adam Clayton Powell Sr., claiming to have preached his first sermon at age 4, which 2004 Democratic presidential hopeful host Politics Nation on MSNBC. Answer team?
Sharpton.
Yes, Al Sharpton for 20 points there. Category, Claire.
Eponyms.
In 2023, a vault double pike became the 5th gymnastics element named for which African-American woman? Claire.
Simone Biles.
Is the woman. Here's your bonus. Which 1968 Olympic gold medalist lent his name to the backward over the bar flop in the high jump, now the standard technique?
The Fosbury.
Yes, the Fosbury flop. What disc-shaped sports toy is an eponym named after the tins that held the pies made by a Bridgeport, Connecticut baker?
Frisbee.
It's all in the wrist. Frisbee, all 20 points. Claire, category.
Eponyms.
Now a symbol of Christmas, what flower was named after the U.S. minister to Mexico in the 1820s? Claire?
Hydrangea.
No. Can you take it, Gianni?
Poinsettia.
Poinsettia is the Christmas flower. Here's your bonus. Which French pioneer of electromagnetism is the namesake of the SI unit of electric current?
Watt.
No, that's ampere. What addictive drug is named after the French diplomat who first brought tobacco to France in 1560?
Nicotine.
That's what gets you hooked on smoking. Yes, Gianni.
Eponyms.
Accusing people of disloyalty or treason without evidence is the ism named for which 1950s Wisconsin senator? Gianni?
Jonesism.
No, can you take it, Claire?
McCarthy.
Yes, McCarthyism. Which Italian-American conman is the namesake of a scam in which early investors are paid from the contributions of later investors?
Ponzi.
A Ponzi scheme. As Benedict Arnold is a synonym for traitor in the US, in Norway, it's which Q Nazi puppet ruler? Vidkun blank.
Quarrel.
Now that's Quisling, but you're in control, Claire.
Party time.
Between James Buchanan in 1856 and Woodrow Wilson in 1912, who was the only Democrat elected president? Claire?
Grant.
No. Can you take it, Gianni?
Jefferson.
No, that's Grover Cleveland. No points there, but still you, Claire.
Party time.
In 2020, Jo Jorgensen became the first female U.S. presidential nominee of what third largest party with the Torch Eagle logo? Claire?
The Green Party.
No. Can you take it, Gianni?
Free Party.
No, that's the Libertarian Party. Claire, still you.
Party time.
Kirsten Sinema has bowed out of the 2024 race, leaving just 2 Senate independents, Vermont's Bernie Sanders and what state's Angus King? Claire?
Nevada.
No, can you take it, Gianni?
California.
No, that's Maine, other coast. Claire?
World Banking.
Equivalent to the UK's FTSE 100, the DAX is in what country, home to Deutsche Bank? Gianni?
Germany.
Yes. Last bonus of the round. The world's largest private bank, UBS, is in what country where residents make deposits in Davos and borrow in Basel?
Switzerland.
For 5 points. Europe's largest by total assets is HSBC, with the BC standing for Banking Corporation. What 2 Asian cities do the H and the S stand for?
Hong Kong and Shanghai.
For all 20 points on that bonus. And after round 1, we have a score of 70 for Howard, 80 for Spelman. Very much anyone's game as we move into round 2 after this. And we're back with round 2 of this semifinal matchup between Spelman and Howard. We have 2 new players in the face-off position. Let's meet them. Hi, Maya.
Hi.
I heard you like to line dance. What's your favorite dance to do?
Probably the electric slide, because like my grandma taught it to my mom, who taught it to me, and I just taught it to my little brother. So it's like everyone can do it.
Okay, now there are different versions of a lot of line dances, right? Do you do anything with like the special spice to the electric slide, extra clap or turn or anything?
I mean, I just actually learned like this semester how to do the claps that everybody's doing, but previously no.
Okay, so just original flavor.
Exactly.
I like that. Thank you, Maya. Hi, Ananya.
Hello.
You were your Girl Scouts troop co-leader. Tell us about your favorite adventure.
So I've been a Girl Scout since 6th grade, but after graduating from high school, I joined a local Girl Scout troop here in DC, and I've been a co-troop leader. And my favorite adventure with them was actually going to the zoo because all the kids were very excited. I was very excited, and it was right after COVID, so seeing all the animals and just being outdoors was very fun.
Nice. Favorite animal at the zoo?
The elephant.
Of course. I mean, they're so majestic and very smart, can paint and things like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Ananya. And you'll be choosing first since Howard is behind, but only by 10 points, basically a coin flip from these 4 categories. Innovate, carved and chiseled, physics calculations, and mythical trios.
Innovate, please.
Unveiled last year as Bard, Google's AI chatbot got a 2024 rebrand with what name associated in the zodiac with the sons of Leda? Ananya.
Libra.
No, can you take it, Maya?
Sagittarius.
No, sons as in twins, as in Gemini. Ananya, category.
Innovate.
An AI-captained no-crew vessel successfully crossed the Atlantic in 2022, thanks to tech from what Big Blue multinational firm? Maya.
IBM.
Yes, here's your bonus. Use the Rouge Sur Mesure custom color creator to design some 7,000 lipsticks from what L'Oreal beauty brand known by its 3 initials?
YSL.
Yes, also known for fashion. TaylorMade has created a new carbon fiber that lets the face of what type of golf club withstand the 30,000 Gs it suffers at the tee?
Driver.
For all 20 points, you're in control, Maya.
Mythical trios.
Krishna is one of 10 avatars of which V Hindu god, the preserver in the trio of gods called the Trimurti? Ananya?
Vishnu.
Yes, here's your bonus. For 10 points apiece, 2 answers. Which other 2 members of the Hindu Trimurti are called the creator and the destroyer?
Shiva and Brahma.
For all 20 points, it's you, Ananya.
Trios.
Of the 3 snake-haired sisters known as the Gorgons, which one was mortal? Maya?
Medusa.
Yes, here's your bonus. For 10 points apiece, Clotho spins the thread of life, Lachesis measures it, Atropos cuts it. What's the collective name for these Greek goddesses of destiny?
The Fates.
Of Moirai, yes. What trio of goddesses of beauty and charm are often depicted dancing in a circle at festivities?
The Muses.
No, that's the Graces, but you're still in control.
Trios.
In Norse myth, 3 brothers created the earth. They were Vili, Ve, and what god of wisdom? Father of Thor. Maya.
Odin.
As in the movies, yes. Kami, Norns, Vanir. Which trio from Norse myth has 2 basic jobs? 1, water the sacred tree, Yggdrasil, and 2, control fate.
Vanir.
No, that's the Norns. Let's try this next bonus. Loki's wife, Angerboda, is the mother of monsters, as her 3 kids are the underworld goddesses Hel, the Midgard serpent, and what mighty wolf?
Jamanga.
No, that's Fenrir. No points on that bonus. Let's try a new category.
Innovate.
A 3,200 megapixel camera is being readied to shoot the sky at the Vera C. Rubin Observatory, not far from what country's capital of Santiago? Maya.
Chile.
Is the country. Here's your bonus. Candela's new zero-emission electric hydrofoil cuts commuting time in half in what Nordic capital where Lake Mälaren flows into the Baltic?
Oslo.
No, that's Stockholm, Sweden. Named for a Russian-American innovator in 2022, what company unveiled a self-flying version of its U-860 Black Hawk helicopter?
Virgin Atlantic.
No, that's Sikorsky. No points in that bonus, but let's try again.
Physics. Calculation. Okay.
According to Isaac Newton's second law, what force in newtons is needed to accelerate a 2-kilogram object at 3 meters per second squared? Ananya.
5.
No, can you take it, Maya?
Acceleration.
No, we were looking for 6 newtons, 2 times 3. Maya, category.
Carved and chiseled.
Edmonia Lewis, Zanelli Maholi, Alma Thomas, whose 1896 The Death of Cleopatra made her America's first famous black sculptor? Maya.
Lewis.
Is the answer. Here's your bonus. Selma Burke's bronze sculpture of which president is said to be the basis for his likeness on the U.S. dime?
FDR.
Yes, FDR is correct. Among Harlem Renaissance sculptor Augustus Savage's noted works is a bust of which Pan-Africanist, the founder of UNIA?
Yeah. Garvey.
Garvey. Quickly, category, Maya.
Chiseled.
Got it in. Final toss-up of the round. Its sculptor called it the Shrine of Democracy, but these 60-foot-high sculptures of 4 presidents are better known by what place name? Maya.
Mount Rushmore.
Is correct. Here's your bonus. The ancient Egyptian sculptor Thutmose worked in limestone to create a famed bust of which wife of Akhenaten?
Nefertiti.
Yes, for 10. Known for their giant sculptures of stone heads, Olmec society appeared around 1600 BC, centered in what modern nation?
Peru.
No, we were looking for Mexico.
Oh, okay.
But you added 20 points at the last minute there to bring your total to 200. Howard with a score of 100 as we move into round 3 right after this.
Corning, DuPont, Krups, each over 100 years old. Which of these companies created Gorilla Glass and Pyrex?
We're back with round 3 of this semifinal match between Spellman and Howard. We have 2 new players in the face-off position. Let's talk to them. Hi, Haley.
Hi, Ariana.
What's Kids Doc on Wheels?
So Kids Doc on Wheels is an initiative started by my aunt's friend who is a pediatrician, and it's all about bringing healthcare and medical equity into the community. So for people who maybe can't afford healthcare or health insurance, just making sure that they get their primary needs met.
That's awesome. So it's literally on wheels, bringing healthcare and everything.
Yes,
to the
it's
kids.
on a bus. Yeah.
That is wonderful. And you've ridden on the bus?
I have, yes.
That's
lots
great.
of fun.
I'm sure that's a good experience.
Yes.
Thank you, Haley. Hi, Niaje.
Hello, how are you?
I've heard you plan to do something big after graduation, something with 3 letters. They call it a PhD. What in and why?
I would like to get a PhD in public policy and then work as a liaison between elected officials and the public that they serve.
Absolutely, and what constituency are you trying to go back to your home area, maybe?
I might want to stay in DC, but we'll see.
All right, good to know. Thank you, Niaje. All right, and your team is down, but only by 100 points. It's ground that you can cover, so you'll choose first from these 4 categories. This just in, animal etymology, root awakening, and what's the difference?
This just in.
When he gives up his GOP leadership position this November, who will retire as the longest-serving Senate party leader in history? Niaje.
McCarthy.
No, can you take it, Haley?
McConnell.
Mitch McConnell. Yes, here's your bonus for 5 points apiece and a 5-point bonus for all 3. Recent business news includes what retailer closing some 150 namesake stores while simultaneously expanding its Bloomingdale's chain?
Macy's.
Why are they closing the affordable ones? Everybody can go to Bloomingdale's. The FTC is suing to stop the largest supermarket merger in history as what Cincinnati-based chain tries to buy what Idaho-based chain?
Okay. Kroger and Publix.
You got 5 points for Kroger. The other answer we were looking for is Albertsons. But you're in control, Haley.
Okay, this just in.
Jungkook won the Male Music Artist of the Year, but lost the New Artist of the Year to Ice Spice at what 2024 awards voted on by the public? Haley.
The VMAs.
No, can you take it, Niaje?
People's Choice.
The People's Choice. The people voted for 10 points. At the NCAA Final Four, the 2024 NBA Hall of Fame class was announced, including which forward with a record 22-year career? Answer team?
Morford.
No, that was Vince Carter. The West scored an impressive 186 points in 2024's NBA All-Star Game, but within 5. What was the East score, an all-time game record? Answer team?
215.
Yes, I would have accepted anywhere from 206 to 216. The score was 211. Category, Niaje.
This just in.
A flat area near the Malapert A crater was the recent touchdown site for what first U.S. spacecraft to land on the moon in 51 years? Niaje?
The Apollo.
No, can you take it, Haley?
Discovery.
No, that's Odysseus, also like the character. Niaje.
Animal etymology.
The ancient Greek for shadow tail is the root for the name of what bushy-tailed tree-climbing rodent? Niaje.
Squirrel.
Yes, here's your bonus. Its name is from Native American words referring to how it uses its hands. It's what mammal? Nicknamed the trash panda.
Raccoon.
They love the trash, yes. A somewhat unusual but not uncommon pet, what mustelid's name is Latin for little thief?
Opossum.
No, that's a ferret. So 10 points on that bonus, but you're rolling, Niaje.
Etymology.
The Etruscan god of the underworld is the ultimate root of what name for the world's largest dolphin species? Niaje.
Bottlenose.
No, can you take it, Haley? No, answer. That's the orca. The orca. Niaje.
Etymology.
Derived from a Native American word for he strips off, what largest member of the deer family is named for its habit of peeling bark from trees? Niaje.
Elk.
No, can you take it, Haley?
Moose.
Moose is correct. Here's your bonus. In the 1400s, what four-letter word referred to a slow, lazy person, but by the early 1700s also named a gastropod with no shell?
Slug.
Slug is correct. From Old English describing the action of pincers or a vise comes the name of what edible bivalves that tightly close their shells?
Clam.
They're so good fried for all 20 points. Back in control.
Root awakening, please.
A few blocks south of the Interstate 90 in Austin, Minnesota, there's a huge free admission museum dedicated to what Hormel meat product? Niaje.
Spam.
Yes, here's your bonus. For 20, then 10 points. Exit I-90 in what state to see a building adorned with murals made of grain, the world's only corn palace?
Iowa.
No, let's try it for 10. I-90 meets I-29 in this state's most populous city, Sioux Falls.
South Dakota.
Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Niaje category.
Root awakening.
Just north of the Interstate 80 in West Branch, Iowa is the Presidential Library and Museum of which only chief exec born in that state? Niaje.
Wilson.
No, can you take it, Haley?
Eisenhower.
No, that was Herbert Hoover. So that brings us to the end of this round with a score of 160 for Howard, 250 for Spellman, as we move into the ultimate challenge.
This game's quick quiz question was, each over 100 years old, which of these companies created Gorilla Glass and Pyrex? And the answer is Corning.
And we're back with the ultimate challenge for this semifinal match between Spellman and Howard. As you know, you have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions rapid fire, and if you get all 10, you will win an additional $1,000 from your school from Honda. All right, Howard, you're behind, but only by 90, which means you need 2 answers to take the lead and then go from there. Here are your choices. Toponymic elements, the last word, Black literature, just in Germany, and rhymes with please.
Rhymes with please.
Right. What word or name rhyming with please is? A gentle wind.
Breeze.
Yes. Swizz Beatz wife.
Alicia Keys.
Yes. Gregor Mendel's key veggies. Yes. A string, Sakura or Stilton.
Pass.
Pass. Batman's Mr. Nemesis.
Pass.
Pass. Also called a sternutation.
Pass.
Pass. The Solomon and the Scotia.
Pass.
Pass. A bee breed of cat.
Burmese.
Yes. Lindsey Vohn's equipment.
Skis.
Yes. To pluck eyebrows.
Please.
Yes. A string, Sakura or Stilton. Pass. Batman's Mr. Nemesis.
Freeze.
Yes. Also called a sternutation.
Squeeze.
No. The Solomon and the Scotia.
Andes.
No. A string, Sakura or Stilton.
Cheese.
Yes. Also called a sternutation.
Appease.
No. The Solomon and the Scotia?
Wheeze.
No. All right, very nice. 8 out of 10 there. Let's go over the 2 that you miss. Also called a sternutation, achoo, a sneeze. The Solomon and the Scotia are C's. C's. But you added 400 points to your score, bringing you to a total of 560. But we have one more round to play. I'll turn to you, Spellman. You are behind by 310 points, which means you need 7 correct answers to win this game and move on to the championship round. You have 3 options left. What will it be?
Last word, Black literature.
All right. For each Black author or editor, what word completes the title of their work? Terry McMillan.
Exhale.
Yes. Hurston, Dust Tracks on a.
Pass.
Pass. Ralph Ellison, Shadow and.
Man.
No. N.K. Jemisin, The Obelisk.
Disc.
No. August Wilson, Joe Turner's
Go.
Come In. No. Jessamine Ward, The Fire This.
Time.
Yes. James Baldwin, Another.
Country.
Yes. Alice Childress, Trouble in.
Pass.
Pass. Colson Whitehead, The Nickel.
Boys.
Yes. Eric Jerome Dickey, Milk in My. Yes. Hurston, Dust Tracks on a.
Car.
No. Ralph Ellison, Shadow and.
Country.
No. N.K. Jemisin, The Obelisk.
Home.
Tower.
No. August Wilson, Joe Turner's Come and
Stay.
On.
Yes. Alice Childress, Trouble in
Paradise.
No. Hurston, Dust Tracks on a
Window.
No. Ralph Ellison, Shadow and
Key.
No. All right. All right, 6 out of 10 there. Then let's go over the ones that you missed. Hurston, that's Dust Tracks on a Road.
Didn't we say no?
Ralph Ellison, Shadow and Act. N.K. Jameson, The Obelisk Gate. Alice Childress, Trouble in Mind. So, in a very, very close match with a final score of 550 for Spelman, 560 for Howard, you are moving on to our championship round. Congratulations. Great match, both teams. Thank you so much for joining us, Spelman. Howard, congratulations.
Stop talking about how far we've come and start talking about how close we are.
If you think that this will be easy, you've got another thing coming. You'll learn that there's a price for every victory. The fight for equity will not be easy, but it will be worth it. Your sweat, your tenacity, your ambition will not simply move you forward, but move us all forward. Step by step, inch by inch toward the realization of hundreds of years of challenger spirits who created a goal that may never be reached, but must never be relinquished. At Thurgood Marshall College Fund, we are an unstoppable force for equity and access in education and beyond. We carry forward the legacy of Justice Thurgood Marshall, because where you're born shouldn't determine who you become. We break down barriers for those chasing what's possible, provide scholarships for those who dare to change their own lives so they can better the lives of others, support those who set their sights high, knowing it will lift our community higher. Upskill those who understand there's no room for rain checks when staring down the storm. Amplify those who will not wait for the light at the end of the tunnel, but will become it instead. Embolden those who know change doesn't happen without somebody willing a challenge. Thurgood Marshall College Fund. Challengers want it.
Now, it's time to match wits with the champions in the HBCU Battle of Brains, Honda Campus All-Star Challenge. Here are the teams for this final championship series. First up, the varsity scholars from Oakwood University. Janiyah Hines, a sophomore history major from Memphis, Tennessee. Hannah Browning, a senior film and TV production major from Powder Springs, Georgia. And Grayson Mejia, senior applied mathematics major from Henrico, Virginia. And now, the Bisons of Howard University. Niaje Woods, a senior political science major from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Shane Cameron, a senior TV production major from Plantation, Florida. And Gianni White, a senior nutritional science major from Seattle, Washington. And now, the man with the questions, Brandon Alexander.
Welcome to the Honda Campus All-Star Challenge National Championship Tournament. Teams have been fighting it out, and we're down to the final two, and one of these teams is going to take home $100,000 from American Honda and that national championship trophy. Oakwood, you ready to play?
Yes.
Howard, you ready to play?
Yes.
Let's move right into round one and take a look at those categories. Really redundant, taking it slow, the death of me, 2023 Nobel Prizes. Now teams, you've put two players in the face-off position. Buzzing in for Oakwood, we have Hannah. Hannah, we've learned a lot about you so far in this tournament, but I'd like you to tell us about someone who's important to you back home.
Yes, I would like to shout out my parents at home. I would like to shout out my sister Sophia. I'd also like to shout out my Aunt Jackie, my Uncle Ollie, my Aunt Tara, my Uncle Bryant, my Uncle
I'm getting
Ben.
some music in my ear, Hannah. I'm sorry. Is there anyone that you didn't shout out?
Didn't. Also the film and TV program at Oakwood University.
Very good. I hope they're all watching and cheering for you as loudly as they can. Buzzing in this round for Howard, Shane. Shane, who back home is important? Who do you want to say hello to?
I want to say hello to my mom, my dad, and my little sister, Annalise, who's going to the University of Connecticut next year. Really excited for her.
Okay, very good. You didn't get her to come to Howard?
I tried.
Okay, very good. There's always the transfer portal, right? All right. Category.
The death of me?
A little water never hurt anyone. I beg to differ. As I screamed, I'm melting, after Dorothy doused me with water. Who am I? Shane.
Wicked Witch of the West?
Yes, here's the bonus, team. You're on the board. After I fell off a cliff at Reichenbach Falls, my fans were so furious, author Conan Doyle brought me back. Who am I?
Sherlock Holmes?
That's right, for 10 more. I'm Tessie Hutchinson, stoned to death as the winner of what titular right in Shirley Jackson's classic short story?
The Lottery?
Yes, you got all 20 up to 30. Category, Shane.
Death of me?
My arm ripped off. I succumbed in my marsh den, whereupon Beowulf took my head as a trophy. Who am I? Shane.
Beowulf?
No, can you take it, Hannah?
Bigfoot?
No, we were looking for Grendel. That's right, I knew you knew it. Pick again, Shane.
Death of me?
After I disappear, Setha says I was her best thing, even though I was almost the death of her. I'm which Toni Morrison title character? Hannah.
Beloved.
That's right, and you're on the board, Oakwood. Here's your bonus. It's up to you, dear reader, to decide if I die after the snake bites me, or if I return to my planet. Which title Saint-Exupéry character am I?
Hunchback of Notre Dame?
The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
No, that one's the Little Prince. Here's part 2. I die from old age, but for me, that's at around 8 years old. In Richard Adams' 1972 book, I'm which chief of the Watership Down Warren?
Benjamin Button.
No, the chief's name was Hazel. So no points there, but you are on the board. Time for a new category.
Really
Hannah.
redundant.
It's already an event calling for urgent action, so technically there's no need to add situation after what E word? Shane.
Emergency?
Yes, that was in time, Shane. Great job. Here's your bonus. By definition, it's in the immediate vicinity, so it's redundant to add close before what P noun?
Proximity?
Yes, for 10 more. It already means containing as much as can be held, so don't use to capacity after what F word?
Filled?
Correct. Category, Shane.
Really redundant?
Ken is humorously a bit redundant in Barbie when he introduces her to what abode his Mojo Dojo Casablanca. Shane.
House?
That's right. Here's the bonus, team. By definition, it's already the last possible proposal, so it's redundant for final to precede what U noun?
Ultimate?
No, I'm sorry. We needed ultimatum. Here's part 2. Avoid calling it an LCD display, as the D already stands for display. The LC stands for what hyphenated term?
Limited capacity?
No, it's liquid crystal display. Shane, pick a category.
Really redundant?
It's still smoldering from a fire, so no need to add burning before what E word for the remains of wood, coal, or charcoal. Hannah.
Embers.
Yes, that's it, team. Here's the bonus 5 points apiece. Don't call it an ATM machine because the M stands for machine. 2 answers. What do the A and T stand for?
Automated teller.
Yes, you got 10. By definition, it's a man-made body part, so it's redundant for artificial to precede what type of device? Team?
Glasses.
No, this is a prosthetic, as in a prosthetic limb. You've got control. Time for a new category, Hannah.
Nobel Prizes.
Claudia Golden, studying women's roles in the workforce, is the first female solo winner of a Nobel Prize in which field? Hannah.
Economics.
Yes, here's the bonus, team. For 10 points apiece. The medicine prize went to 2 scientists who studied interactions of the immune system with what type of RNA used in COVID vaccines?
Messenger RNA.
Yes, for 10. UPenn celebrated which female scientist win, despite having demoted her in the 90s for studying mRNA? Team?
Johnson.
No, her name was Kathleen Carrico. All right, at the end of round one, very close game. Oakwood up to 50 points. Howard, you're in the lead with 70. We'll be right back with round two.
When we first set out to make the skies bluer, some said, keep dreaming. So we did. And we continued to lower emissions on the road to zero. But hey, why stop there? Next, we took our dreams to the track in a hybrid, moving forward and upward. We're working on an EV that has wings. We've even reduced CO2 by growing algae to make fuel. And someday, we'll turn your old Honda into your brand new Honda. That's because we are a company of dreamers, setting out to be carbon neutral by 2050. So, no matter where we go, you better believe we're gonna keep dreaming.
We're back for round two, and the teams have put two new players in the face-off position. Buzzing in for Howard, we have Gianni. Gianni, who do you want to shout out back home?
Yes, I would like to shout out my entire family, who I'm sure is watching, but we want to give an extra special shout out to our coach, Dr. John Harkless. He was unable to travel with us this time, but we know that he's rooting for us, and he's been integral to our success thus far, so we want to say hi to Dr. Harkless and thank you. We miss you.
Yes, very much. We miss Dr. Harkless. He is a good friend and, of course, a member of the HCASC family. We wish him the best. Buzzing in here in round two for Oakwood, we have Grayson. Grayson, who do you want to say hello to back in Enrico, where you're from?
I want to say hello to my friend, Brandon.
Okay.
And
he sounds like a good guy already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also to my two uncles who live there and one of my cousins.
Okay, very good. Are they watching?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Grayson, you're going to select first from one of these four categories. Notable namesakes, my second favorite sport, shares two letters, decolonizing Africa category.
Decolonizing Africa.
After enduring the bloody Mau Mau Rebellion in the 1950s, what nation gained independence from the UK in 1963? Gianni.
Ghana.
No, can you take it, Grayson?
Kenya.
That's right, here's your bonus team. Led by Ian Smith, what UK colony's white-controlled government unilaterally declared independence in 1965 from its capital at Salisbury?
Rhodesia.
Yes, that's it for 10. Southern Rhodesia gained real independence in 1980 under black majority rule with what new name?
Zimbabwe.
You got all 20, and you've taken the lead with 80 points. Category, Grayson.
Africa.
Which European monarch gained a new title, Queen of Mauritius, when that island gained independence in 1968? Grayson.
UK.
No, I'm sorry. Can you give it to me, Gianni?
Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth.
More information.
Queen Elizabeth II.
That's the one. Here's your bonus team. The Comoros Islands gained independence from what European nation that governs the island of Réunion as an overseas department?
France.
Oui, that's right. Here's your bonus, part two. A former Italian and a former British colony united in 1960 to become what nation with Mogadishu as its capital?
Somalia.
Yes, you got 10 more. You're back in the lead. Category, Gianni.
Second favorite sport.
History's only all-star in two major pro sports is which Raiders running back and Royals outfielder nicknamed Bo? Grayson.
Johnson.
No, can you take it, Gianni?
Jackson.
Yeah, that's right, Bo Jackson. In addition to pro baseball and football, which Native American won 2 gold medals at the 1912 Olympics, one in his first decathlon?
Brown.
No, that was Jim Thorpe. Here's part two. The Sports Illustrated Sportsperson of the Year for 2023 was which only Super Bowl champ to have also played in a World Series?
Sanders.
Yeah, that's right. Prime time. You got it. Up to 120. Category, Gianni.
Second favorite sport.
Drafted by the Expos in 1995, who focused on football instead and became the only quarterback to win a Super Bowl in 3 different decades? Grayson.
Brady.
Tom Brady. Here's the bonus team. A second-round draft pick for the Yankees in 1981, which Stanford QB chose to join the Broncos, leading the team to 2 Super Bowl titles.
Manning.
No, that was John Elway. Here's part 2. Drafted by the Orioles, who chose a different type of bird, leading the Seahawks to their only Super Bowl win?
Wilson.
Russell Wilson, you got 10 points, up to 100. Category, Grayson.
Africa.
In 1967, French Somaliland became the French territory of Afars and Issus. 10 years later, it gained independence as what D nation? Gianni.
Denmark?
No, can you take it, Grayson?
Djibouti.
Djibouti. Yes. Now, here's your bonus, 5 points apiece, with a bonus for all 3. 2 answers, team. After Spain vacated Spanish Sahara in 1975, what 2 M nations rushed in, dividing and annexing it?
Mauritania and Morocco.
You got it for 10. Polisario rebels forced Mauritania out and still control parts of former Spanish Sahara as what self-proclaimed republic?
Western Sahara.
You got it, all 20 and back in the lead. New category, Grayson.
Shares 2 letters.
Cuba shares its top-level domain with the symbol of what coinage metal? Grayson.
Copper.
Yes, here's the bonus. Costa Rica shares its top-level domain with the symbol of what shiny silvery metal?
Chromium.
Yes. 2 answers. Cobalt shares its symbol with the abbreviation of what state and with the top-level domain of what South American nation? Team.
Costa Rica.
And Colorado.
You got Colorado. The other was Colombia. All right. Category, quickly.
Notable namesakes.
He could have called his pants Strausses, as that's his surname, but instead he used what first name to denote his denims? Grayson.
Levi.
Yes, and this will be the final bonus of the round. Challah, hoagie, Kaiser. According to one theory, which round bread roll gets its name from Austria's Emperor Franz Joseph I?
Kaiser.
You got it for 10. A cherry and fudge Ben & Jerry's flavor is named for which other Jerry of rock music's Grateful Dead? Team?
Weinstein.
It's named for Jerry Garcia. The flavor is Cherry Garcia. All right. So at the end of round 2, Howard, you're up to 120 points. Oakwood in the lead with 170. We'll be right back for round 3.
South Africa, Kenya, Liberia. Which country was home to the first African woman to win a Nobel Peace Prize, Wangari Maathai, in 2004?
We're back for round 3. The teams have put 2 new players in the face-off position. Buzzing in for Oakwood, we have Janaya. Janaya, who would you like to shout out back home?
I'd like to shout out my mom and my dad, my siblings, Jaden and Joelle, and my department, the Department of History and Political Science at Oakwood.
Okay, now I want to ask, are you guys all J's?
Yes.
Okay, is a parent a J? Is that descended from them?
No, they're both K's. They couldn't continue with K's anymore.
Oh, so they put y'all before them. They're letting you know how important you are. See, I like that. That's good parenting. All right. Now, buzzing in for Howard, we have Niaje. Who do you want to shout out back home?
My mom, my dad, Kimaya, Malika, and Earl, and my dogs, Candy and Chiba.
Wait, you have 2 dogs back home?
I do have 2 dogs.
How do you have time as a college student to have 2 dogs?
I wish I had more time, honestly.
Yeah, they probably do too. Yeah, you're here. Who's watching them?
The big family back home.
Okay, very good. That's the right answer. Now, Niaje, you'll be selecting first from one of these 4 categories. Scrambled stories, kinetic energy, happy birthday, April, we shall overcome.
Happy birthday, April.
Jazz fans might play God Bless the Child on April 7 in memory of which singer whose 1939 anti-lynching hit was Strange Fruit? Janaya.
Holiday.
Billie Holiday is correct. Here's your bonus team for 10 points apiece. April 10th is the birthday of which legendary Oakland Raiders coach, namesake of the best-selling football video game ever?
Madden.
Boom, John Madden, yeah. Thomas Hobbes, John Locke, Max Weber. Born April 5th, 1588, whose Leviathan is a classic in social contract theory?
Hobbes.
You got 10. Category, Janaya.
Happy birthday, April.
April 5th is meaningful at Tuskegee University. That's the birthday of which first head of that school whose autobiography is Up from Slavery? Janaya.
Northup.
No, can you take it, Niaje?
Washington.
Booker T. Washington, you got it, and here's your bonus. The original Lando Calrissian and the younger Ant-Man turned 87 and 55, respectively, on April 6th. Who are these stars? Team.
Wayne Brady and Paul Rudd.
You got Paul Rudd. Man, y'all think Wayne Brady is way older than he is. Billy D. Williams is the other one. All right. Category, Niaje.
April.
Which former Criminal Minds headliner turns 54 on April 20th, starring in the 7th and final season of SWAT? Niaje.
Sean Watt.
No. Can you take it, Janiyah? No answer there. That took too long. Shamar Moore. I think you were trying to get there. Pick again, Niaje.
Scrambled stories.
Unscramble the capitalized words to answer. Mrs. Jones is a real icon of motherly love in what Neil Gaiman book turned 2009 stop-motion film? Janiyah.
Spider-Man.
No. Niaje?
American.
No. You guys, this movie is very creepy. Coraline. Watch it in the dark. Okay. Pick again, Niaje.
Scrambled stories.
What Shakespeare play might not have had the same gravitas if Ophelia had been named something like Thelma? Janiyah.
Hamlet.
That's right. Here's the bonus. For 20, then 10, so listen to the first clue. Eliza stands in limp agony when Freddie knocks her flowers into the mud at the start of what play?
Oh, Eliza. Oh, is this not Hamilton? It's not Hamilton. No.
Team?
Hamilton.
Here's the second clue. Greek mythology inspired the title of this play, whose name can make my, pa, and appropriately, lingo. Team?
Map lingo.
Pygmalion. That's what we were looking for there. Time to pick again, Janiyah.
We shall overcome.
It's all of us who must overcome the crippling legacy of bigotry and injustice, and we shall overcome, said which chief exec in 1965? Niaje.
Johnson.
Lyndon B. Johnson. Yes, here's the bonus. President Johnson gave that We Shall Overcome speech 8 days after Bloody Sunday happened in what Alabama city?
Selma.
Right. In his speech, LBJ demanded that Congress pass what pivotal 1965 act?
Voting Rights Act.
You got all 20. Category.
Scrambled stories.
It was a British Jane Austen, not a Russian Poe, who wrote what novel about Anne Elliot's second chance at love? Niaje.
Jane Eyre.
No, can you take it, Janiyah?
Pride and Prejudice.
That one was Persuasion. All right. Niaje, category, pick a new one.
We Shall Overcome.
Irving Berlin, Scott Joplin, Charles Tinley. Which Prince of Preachers wrote the 1901 hymn, I'll Overcome Someday? Niaje.
Charles Tindley.
That's right. Here's the bonus, team. Tinley's tune, adapted as We Shall Overcome, was first used as a 1945 anthem by striking factory workers in what South Carolina port city?
Charleston?
Yes. What 1961 Ben E. King hit shares its resolute three-word title with the Charles Tinley hymn that inspired it?
Stand By Me.
You got it. That takes you up to 200 points at the end of round 3. Oakwood, very close, but still in the lead with 210. We will be right back to play the ultimate challenge.
This game's quick quiz question was, which country was home to the first African woman to win a Nobel Peace Prize, Wangari Maathai, in 2004? And the answer is Kenya.
We're back, and it's time to play the ultimate challenge. Remember, teams, 60 seconds, 10 answers, 500 points, and a $1,000 grant from Honda if you sweep the board. Howard, you'll select first from one of these 4 categories. Essential economics, in the O-zone, just 1, geography, the nth degree. Remember, all the responses there will have NTH in them. Category.
Just 1, geography.
You'll need 1 to take the lead. What nation, state, province, or geographic feature is the only? Good luck. Country smaller than Monaco.
Vatican City.
Yes. Country straddling the Bosphorus.
Russia.
No. Canadian province on the Great Lakes.
Ontario.
Yes. Strait between Tarifa and Tangier.
Gibraltar. Strait of Gibraltar.
No. Country on Lake Baikal.
Ukraine.
No. Peak taller than K2.
Mount Everest.
Yes. South American part of France.
Suriname.
No. Nation bordering Gambia.
Senegal.
Yes. Central American country not on the Pacific.
Chile.
No. Island bigger than New Guinea.
Madagascar.
No. Country straddling the Bosporus.
Pass.
Pass. Strait between Tarifa and Tangier. Pass. Country on Lake Baikal. Pass. South American part of France.
French Guiana.
Yes. Central American country not on the Pacific.
Belize.
Yes. Island bigger than New Guinea.
Australia.
No. Country straddling the Bosphorus.
Pass.
Pass. Great job, team. Let's take a look at the ones you missed. That country straddling the Bosphorus is Turkey. That strait? You were trying to get there. I needed the whole thing. Gibraltar. The whole thing, the Strait of Gibraltar. Country on Lake Baikal. They love to ask about this one. Russia. Island bigger than New Guinea? Greenland. So, with those correct answers, you've added 300 points to your score. You have taken the lead, Howard, with 500 points. But we've got one more ultimate challenge round left to play. Oakwood, you've got 3 categories to choose from. Which would you like?
In the ozone.
Okay. You'll need 6 correct answers to win game 1 of our best 2 out of 3 finals. From any field, what scientific term beginning with O is? Good luck. The O in H2O,
Oxygen.
yes. Cancer's study and prevention.
Oncology.
Correct. The cloud beyond the Kuiper belt.
Pass.
Pass. The process of bone formation.
Pass.
Pass. An adjective describing sheep.
Pass.
Pass. The study of the structure of teeth.
Orthodontics.
No. The O in the OCD.
Recessive.
Yes. An immature ovum.
Pass.
Pass. Volcanic glass.
Obsidian.
Yes. Your sense of smell.
Olfactory.
Correct. The cloud beyond
Pass.
the pass. The process of bone
Pass.
formation. Pass. An adjective describing
Pass.
sheep. Pass. The study of the structure of
Pass.
teeth. Pass. An immature ovum.
Oocyte.
Yes. The cloud beyond the Kuiper belt.
The ostride.
No. The process of bone formation. All right, team. Let's take a look at the ones you missed. That cloud beyond the Kuiper belt is the Oort cloud. Bone formation is called ossification. An adjective describing sheep, ovine, not bovine, ovine, that's right. And the study of the structure of teeth, odontology. But with those 300 points in game 1, the final score is Howard 500, Oakwood hanging on for the win with 510. Congratulations, teams. We will be right back for game 2.
We are here in Columbus, Ohio at Honda American Motors manufacturing facility hosting 28 of our esteemed HBCU scholars. While we're here, our HBCU scholars are getting the opportunity to interview with Honda for internships and co-op experiences. These corporate experiences help our students to merge classroom knowledge with real-world application.
Honda's had a long-standing relationship with HBCUs that spanned about 36 years. In thinking about the evolution of our relationship with HBCUs, I think it's important to provide students opportunities like this so that they can see the world of work. It's one thing to go to school to learn principles and practices from a textbook, but coming on site gives them real-world experience so that they can make sure that they are pursuing an area of interest that they want to pursue, and they can also see the extra skills that may be required. And it also provides an opportunity to build relationships with the companies they may want to seek futures with.
My experience this week at Honda has influenced my career goals by really giving me an idea of what it's like to be in the automotive industry and giving me a passion and really showing me like the types of lanes and job opportunities that you could pursue in the automotive industry. Before, I didn't really understand all the options and things I could do as an engineer, but now I kind of see a clear pathway.
This experience with Honda and TMCF has reshaped my perspective on the manufacturing industry. I was able to see different sides of the manufacturing side that I had never seen before or even knew about, so I really learned a lot during this experience.
Welcome back to this second final championship game in the Honda Campus All-Star Challenge 35th Annual Series. Representing Oakwood, we have Grayson Mejia, Hannah Browning, and Janiyah Hines. And up for the Bisons of Howard, Shane Cameron, Niaje Woods, and Gianni White. And the woman with the questions, Ariana Benson.
We're back with the second and the best of three matchup between Oakwood and Howard. Oakwood, if you win this next game, you win the championship, but Howard might have something to say about that. Let's take a look at the categories and get started. Pizza math, HBCU school ties, color me famous, and classical composers. Oakwood, you won the coin toss. You'll choose first, Hannah.
HBCU school ties.
Let's get into it. Ryman Auditorium and the National Museum of African American Music are just a few blocks from what oldest HBCU in Nashville? Niaje.
Fisk.
Yes, here's your bonus. Famed film producer Will Packer can now take in events at the amphitheater named for him at what only public HBCU in his home state?
Tennessee State.
No, that's FAMU, Rattlers strike. Though at least 8 of its grads have played in the NFL, none have played for Minnesota. It's what Viking school with website ecsu.edu.
Elizabeth City State University.
For 10 points there, you're up to 20 now. Niaje.
Color me famous.
Po in Kung Fu Panda and Bowser in 2023's Super Mario Bros. Were both voiced by which colorfully named actor? Hannah.
Black.
Yes, Jack Black. Here's your bonus. At age 22 in 2011, who set the record as the youngest player named NBA MVP while playing for the Bulls?
Rose.
Yes, Derrick Rose. Which soul singer in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has 2 hits, Let's Stay Together and Take Me to the River, in the Grammy Hall of Fame?
Green.
Al Green for all 20 points in the lead.
Color me
category.
famous.
A 2022 episode of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars had contestants do a runway tribute to the various looks of which letter turner on Wheel of Fortune? Hannah.
White.
Yes, Vanna White. Rhymes with Hannah. Mother-daughter relationships are at the heart of many of whose books, including her most famous, The Joy Luck Club?
Tan.
Amy Tan, yes, for 10. Joe was the first name of which man credited with popularizing bodybuilding in the U.S., founder of his namesake chain of gyms?
Gold.
Gold is correct. You're rolling, Hannah.
Color.
Category. Emerald, Burgundy, and Red are 2 of the colorfully named songs on 2019's Indigo from which breezy R&B singer? Niaje.
Chris Brown.
Yes, here's your bonus. Hailed as the heart and soul of Stax Records, which artist's hits include Sitting on the Dock of the Bay?
Otis Redding.
Yes, for 10. The Wall and The Dark Side of the Moon are 2 landmark albums from what Roger Waters David Gilmour rock group?
Pink Floyd.
For all 20, it's you, Niaje.
Pizza math.
A circular pizza is sliced such that each slice has a central angle of 45 degrees. How many slices are there? Niaje.
8.
And you've tied the game. Here's your bonus. A pizza has a diameter of 16 inches. What is its area in square inches?
64.
Yes, 16 squared is 64.
No, incorrect.
Oh, I'm sorry, we needed 64 pi square inches there. But let's try this next bonus. If a pizza with diameter 20 inches is cut into 10 identical slices, what is the area of each slice in square inches? Answer team?
2 pi.
That was 10 pi square inches. So no points on that bonus, but you've taken the lead.
HBCU.
At NASA, Howard Greg Robinson directed the program for what space telescope, successor to the Hubble? Niaje.
Webb.
Yes, you should know. NFL star Steve McNair and activist Medgar Evers share what Mississippi alma mater, the country's first black land-grant college?
Jackson State.
No, that was Alcorn State. Try this next bonus. TV's Bomani Jones, author Pearl Clegg, and former NAACP leader Walter White all share what Georgia Panther Proud HBCU? Answer team?
Clark Atlanta.
Yes, for 10. Niaje, category.
HBCU.
Named for the first black PGA golfer, the Charlie Sifford Centennial Cup was hosted in 2022 by what HBCU in Sifford's hometown of Charlotte? Hannah.
Johnson C. Smith.
Yes, here's your bonus. 2 answers for 10 points apiece. Melvin Tolson's 17 years at Langston came after his 23 years at what Texas school, where his coaching inspired what Denzel Washington film? Answer team?
Texas College and Marshall.
No, we were looking for Wiley College and The Great Debaters was the film. All right, after a tight first round, we have a score of 70 for Oakwood. Howard in the lead with 90. It's anybody's game as we move into round 2 after this.
Honda has always been a company with a purpose that guides how we act and what we believe. We believe that everyone sharing the road should be safe. We believe it is our responsibility to help protect and preserve the environment. We recognize that climate change is a threat to our planet, and we are working hard to develop solutions that will create blue skies for our children. We believe in the power of education to transform a life and change the world. And that sometimes a young person simply needs a chance. And that learning takes many forms. We believe that strong communities are built on everyone rolling up their sleeves and getting involved. That an act of kindness can cause a chain reaction. That we each contribute to our shared success. Our purpose is to do our part to make people's lives better, hand in hand with the communities in which we work and live, to make a positive impact wherever we go. We're Honda, and we're honored to help all kinds of people reach their life's potential.
Welcome back for round 2 of game 2 of this final championship series. We know these players already in the face-off position. We have Gianni for Howard and Janiyah for Oakwood. Janiyah, Oakwood is down but only by 20 points, so you get to choose first from these 4 categories. First, who am I? Renaissance writers, Black military history, and let's talk tunnels.
Renaissance writers, please.
All right. 10 Florentine travelers tell 10 stories each over the course of 10 nights in what 14th century work? Janiyah. No answer. Can you take it, Gianni?
10 Days and 10 Nights.
No, that's the Decameron, D-E-C as in 10. Janiyah, category.
Renaissance writers.
The phrase tilting at windmills is derived from what epic novel first published in Spain in 1605? Gianni.
The Great Spanish Novel.
No, can you take it, Janiyah?
Clotilda.
No, that's Don Quixote. Try again, Janiyah.
Renaissance writers.
Let's finish it. What 16th century treatise by Machiavelli posits that the ends can justify the means? Janiyah. No answer. Can you take it, Gianni?
War.
No, we were looking for the prince. New category, Janiyah.
Black military history.
Retired from the Army as a 4-star general, who is in his 4th year of service in 2024 as the U.S. Secretary of Defense? Gianni.
Miller.
No, can you take it, Janiyah?
How?
No, that's Lloyd Austin. Category.
Black military history.
America's first majority black military unit was the 1st Regiment of what colony, now the smallest state? Janiyah.
New York.
No, can you take it, Gianni?
Rhode Island.
Is the smallest state you're in. Here's your bonus. 2 answers for 10 points apiece. Volunteer slaves and the Battalion of Free Men of Color helped which general, later president, win what last great battle of the War of 1812?
Grant and Gettysburg.
No points on the bonus. We were looking for Andrew Jackson and the Battle of New Orleans, but you're in control and have the lead.
Who am I?
I had a solo hit with Munch, then partnered with my girl Nikki for Barbie World. Who am I? Gianni.
Ice Spice.
Is correct. Here's your bonus. I was the OG gangster, but since 2000, I've played police detective Odafin Tutuola on TV.
Ice-T.
As in Law & Order SVU. I recorded with Eazy-E in the 80s, acted with Chris Tucker in the 90s, and helped create the Friday film franchise. Who am I?
Ice Cube.
For all 20 on that bonus category.
Who am I?
I, Tina, is my ex-wife's memoir, not mine. And when we recorded Nutbush City Limits in 1973, I used what first name? Janiyah. No answer. Can you take it, Gianni?
Ike.
Ike, as in Ike Turner, yes. In 2019, I became the first Somali American to join Congress representing Minnesota. What's my I first name?
Ilhan?
Yes, Ilhan Omar. I co-ruled the Philippines for 20 years, leaving behind a huge shoe collection in 1986. What's my I first name?
Ignacio.
No, that's Imelda Marcos. She liked to be stylish. Gianni category.
Who am I?
I've been called everything from Gandalf to Magneto to Estragon to Mr. McKellen. But what's my real first name? Gianni.
Isaac.
No, can you take it, Janiyah?
Isaiah.
That's Ian McKellen, the actor. Gianni.
Let's talk tunnels.
2024 is the 30th anniversary of the opening of what 31-mile undersea connection between the UK and France? Janiyah.
British Channel.
No, can you take it, Gianni?
London Tunnel.
So I needed the Channel or the Channel Tunnel. It's one of those that you smush the words together. Gianni.
Tunnels.
Artificial lighting simulates sunrise inside the world's longest road tunnel connecting Bergen and Oslo in what country? Gianni.
Switzerland.
No, can you take it, Janiyah?
France.
No, Oslo, Norway. Gianni, let's go.
Let's talk tunnels.
Tourists come to see insect larvae light up the abandoned glowworm tunnel northeast of Canberra in what country? Gianni.
Jamaica.
No, can you take it, Janiyah?
Spain.
No, that was Australia. Category, Gianni?
Military.
Mechanics, nurses, even cooks were all included in what World War II group whose fighter pilots were known for their red-tailed planes? Janiyah.
Tuskegee Airmen.
Tuskegee Airmen, final toss-up. Okay, last bonus for 20, then 10 points. A veteran of World War II, the Korean War, and Vietnam, who was America's first black four-star general?
James.
His name was Daniel Chappie James for all 20 points to end the round. To bring you up to a total of 100 at the end of this round, 150 for Howard still in the lead. We'll be back with round 3 after this.
Advancement, Aeronautics, Association. The first A in NASA stands for which word?
And we're back with round 3 of this match between Howard and Oakwood for the championship of this tournament. All right, so we have players in the face-off position. For Howard, we have Shane, and for Oakwood, we have Grayson. Grayson, Oakwood is behind, but only by 50 points, so you get to choose first from these categories. Got Milk, Medieval Europe, Living Fossils, and Big Screen Before and Afters.
Got Milk.
Got Milk. The fermented milk drink Amasi is popular in what nation? Homeland of Charlize Theron and Trevor Noah. Grayson.
South Africa.
Is the nation. Here's your bonus. Yogurt is the base for tzatziki in what Hellenic republic, where it's used as a sauce on souvlaki?
Greece.
Yes, for 10. You can get milk-based basundi for dessert in what country where cow and buffalo milk are used to make paneer cheese?
India. India.
India, yes, for all 20 on the bonus category.
Got Milk.
What's the Spanish name for the Latin American dessert that's literally 3 milks cake? Shane.
Tres leches?
Yes, here's your bonus. Tres leches recipe is often called for whole milk, and what 2 other types generally sold in cans with much reduced water content?
Sweetened condensed milk and evaporated milk.
For all 20 there. Category, Shane.
Got Milk.
Casein, glucagon, pepsin. No matter the type or texture, all cheese is made by coagulating which protein found in milk? Shane.
Glucagon.
No, can you take it, Grayson?
Casein.
Casein is correct. Here's your bonus. In the cities of Kisumu and Kitale, the Kalenjin people drink mursik, fermented in a special calabash gourd in what African nation? Answer team?
Ghana.
No, that was Kenya. Let's try this one. Ashkenazi blintzes and Polish pierogi are often filled with what curd cheese that shares its name with a strong force subatomic particle?
Beta.
No, that's a quirk. So no points on that bonus, but you're catching.
Medieval Europe.
Which first Norman king of England ordered a full census of his lands and people, giving us perhaps the best statistics about medieval life? Grayson.
William the Conqueror.
Yes, here's your bonus. William's census, completed in 1086, is called what D book?
Decalogue.
No, that was the Doomsday Book. 16%, 43%, 74%. Per Doomsday, which percentage of the English people were bound in servitude to their lords?
74%.
For 10 points there. Category, Grayson.
Medieval Europe.
Forming in the 12th century, the Hanseatic League of City-States grew to control trade in the North Sea and what almost land-enclosed sea? Grayson.
Caspian Sea.
No, can you take it, Shane?
Mediterranean.
No, that was the Baltic Sea that we were looking for. Grayson, still your turn.
Medieval Europe.
The rise of Islam began in the 630s, and by 714, Muslims had conquered much of what European peninsula, known in Arabic as Al-Andalus. Shane.
Iberian.
Yes, the Iberian Peninsula. Here's your bonus. The Umayyad army moved north from Al-Andalus, conquering much of southern France, till what turning point battle in 732?
Battle of Basque.
No, that was the Battle of Tours or Poitiers. Which Frankish leader, nicknamed the Hammer, defeated the Umayyads at that battle?
Charlemagne.
No, that was Charles Martel, so no points on that bonus, but you get to pick.
Big Screen Before and After.
Combine Disney's Circle of Life movie set in Africa with a 1930s classic about a giant ape to get what before and after? Shane.
Lion King Kong.
Yes, here's your bonus. Join a 90s movie about terrorists hijacking POTUS's plane with Cruella's canine caper to get what before and after movie?
101 Dalmatians.
You had that part right. The first movie was Air Force One, 101 Dalmatians. Let's try this one. Put together a Stephen Hawking biopic with a recent Best Picture Oscar winner starring Michelle Yeoh to get what before and after title?
Time is Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Close. It was The Theory of Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Shane, category.
Before and After.
In 2023, Harrison Ford's archaeologist tries to be a survivor while searching for a certain trio's Bills, Bills, Bills in what B&A? Shane. No answer. Can you take it, Grayson?
Survivor.
No, so that was Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny's Child. All right, so no points at the end there, but we're still in a very tight match after 3 rounds. Oakwood with 160 points, Howard with 200. We'll do the ultimate challenge right after this.
This game's quick quiz question was Advancement, Aeronautics, Association. The first A in NASA stands for which word? And the answer is Aeronautics.
And we're back with the ultimate challenge of this matchup between Oakwood and Howard. Oakwood, because you are down, but only by 40 points. You need 1 correct answer to take the lead, and you get to choose first from these categories. And remember, teams, if you get all 10 answers correct, you get that additional sweet $1,000 from Honda for your school. Here are the choices. How many? Asking about Africa, topping the 20th, scientists, and just do it, D-U-E.
Ask about Africa.
Right. What noted city in Africa was famed for its lighthouse?
Pass.
Pass. Includes Robben Island.
Cape Town.
Yes. Is the largest on Lake Victoria?
Harare.
No. Is Angola's primary port?
Luanda.
Yes. Surrounds Soweto?
Johannesburg.
Yes. Has Kwame Nkrumah National Park? Memorial Park?
Accra.
Yes. Is Morocco's White
Casablanca.
House? Yes. Is westernmost on the mainland?
Dakar.
Yes. Is where to see the Sphinx?
Cairo.
No. Was Nigeria's first capital?
Lagos.
Yes. Was famed for its lighthouse?
Pass.
Pass. Is the largest on Lake Victoria?
Lilongwe.
No. Is where to see the Sphinx?
Pass.
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 Pass. Is the largest on Lake
Kigali.
Victoria? No. Is where to see the Sphinx?
Luxor.
No. All right, you got 7 out of 10 there. Very nice job. Let's go over the ones that you missed. Was famed for its lighthouse? Alexandria. Is the largest on Lake Victoria? That's Kampala. And where to see the Sphinx, you also see the Great Pyramids of Giza. All right, but you added 350, bringing your score to 510, but we have one more round to play. Howard, I turn to you. You're behind by 310, which means you need 7 correct answers to win and force a sudden death final game. What will you choose?
Just do it.
Just do it. What word or name spelled with a D, U, and E in any order is Steve Harvey's Family Game Show? Yes. The winner in an upset?
Underdog.
Yes. Sermon on the Mount Blessings?
Beatitudes.
Yes. An amoeba's false foot?
Pass.
Pass. A 19th century theatrical? No. An adjective for seasonal shedding?
Pass.
Pass. Pulitzer winner, Miss Welty?
Pass.
Pass. The Swiss dish served in a cacalon?
Pass.
Pass. West Lafayette's Big Ten school?
Purdue.
Yes. A line like the Prime Meridian?
Waiter.
No. An amoeba's false foot?
Pass.
Pass. A 19th century theatrical genre?
Pass.
Pass. An adjective for seasonal shedding?
Pass.
Pass. Pulitzer winner, Miss
Pass.
Welty? Pass. The Swiss dish served in a cacalon? Pass. A line
Longitude.
like... Yes. An amoeba's false foot?
Pass.
Pass. A 19th century theatrical genre?
Prelude.
No. An adjective for seasonal shedding? All right, 5 out of 10 there. Very nice job. Let's quickly go over the ones you missed. An amoeba's false foot, a pseudopod. Pseudo false foot. A 19th century theatrical genre, vaudeville. Very dramatic. An adjective for seasonal shedding, like the trees, deciduous. Pulitzer winner, Miss Welty, that's Eudora Welty. And the Swiss dish served in a cacalon is fondue. So that means with a final score of 450 for Howard, 510 for Oakwood, you are our 35th anniversary national champions. Congratulations to both teams. Thank you so much, Howard. Great work this year. Congratulations, Oakwood.
We'll be right back. And now, here's Executive Vice President of American Honda, Bob Nelson, with the championship presentation to Oakwood University.
It's been exciting to watch this milestone tournament unfold over the past few days. Congratulations to all the HCASC teams on how well you represented your schools. Now, it's my pleasure to award the 2024 Honda Campus All-Star Challenge National Championship to Oakwood University. On behalf of Honda, they will also receive a grant for $100,000. I hope this experience inspires you to continue to live your dreams and to use your determination and your network of friends for life to make those dreams come true. Thank you and congratulations.